When Nikola Tesla allowed others to take credit. The history of science is full of names of geniuses whose discoveries changed the world. However, few of them so often and willingly remained in the shadows as Nikola Tesla. His mind was ahead of his time, and his inventions became the basis for future technological revolutions. But despite his contributions, Tesla's name remained on the sidelines of fame for a long time. Why did he allow others to take the credit? This question is at the heart of one of the most remarkable stories of modesty, self-sacrifice, and dedication to progress. Nikola Tesla was born in 1856 into the family of a Serbian Orthodox priest. From childhood, he amazed those around him with his memory and technical imagination. Even as a young man, Tesla dreamed of transmitting electricity without wires, using natural energy, and controlling machines from a distance. He was a romantic scientist who saw science not as a way to make money, but as a path to a bright future for humanity. One of the first instances when Tesla allowed others to appropriate the fruits of his labor was an episode involving Thomas Edison. After moving to the United States in 1884, Tesla got a job at Edison's company. He proposed a radical improvement to the design of direct current motors, for which Edison allegedly promised him $50,000, an amount equivalent to hundreds of thousands today. Tesla did the work, but instead of a reward, he heard, "Tesla, you don't understand American humor." Insulted and disappointed, he left, but did not publicly accuse Edison. He simply went his own way, later introducing the world to alternating current, a much more efficient system that became the basis of modern energy. And yet, Edison's name has long been entrenched in history as the father of electricity. Few people know that radio control, X-ray imaging, neon lighting, and the technologies that became the basis for radio communication were either invented or demonstrated by Tesla long before they became widely known. In 1898, Tesla demonstrated a radio-controlled boat, a technological marvel ahead of its time. The public decided that it was a trick, magic, or telepathy. Later, Guglielmo Marconi received the Nobel Prize for inventing radio. Although Tesla already had the relevant patent, he did not sue until the end of his life, stating, "I am not looking for honors. I am looking for the truth." Only decades later, after Tesla's death, did the U.S. Supreme Court recognize his priority in the invention of radio. But the inventor himself never knew this. The Wardenclyffe Tower, a great undertaking left in the shadows. The culmination of Tesla's vision was the Wardenclyffe Tower, a project for wireless energy transmission across the planet. He dreamed of providing humanity with free energy transmitted through the air. Investor John Pierpont Morgan initially supported the project, but, realizing that it would be impossible to monetize free electricity, withdrew his funding. Tesla did not blame Morgan. He withdrew into himself and continued to work alone. His discoveries remained misunderstood, his archives were lost, and his name almost disappeared from public discourse. Why didn't Tesla, with his facts, patents, and evidence, fight for his place in history? Why did he allow others to receive Nobel Prizes and become symbols of the era, while he himself barely made ends meet? The answer lies in Tesla's character and worldview. He was a philosopher of science. For him, technology was not a commodity, but a gift. In one interview, he said, "The future will reveal the truth and evaluate everyone according to their contribution. The present belongs to them, but I work for the future, and it is mine." After Tesla's death in 1943, his name gradually returned to the scientific annals. Today, he is considered one of the greatest inventors of all time. Tesla Incorporated chose its name in his honor. The unit of measurement for magnetic induction is called a Tesla. His drawings, diaries, and letters are carefully studied, and documentaries and books tell the world the truth. But the most striking thing is that Tesla left no bitterness behind. He did not curse fate or blame his rivals. He simply continued to believe in the power of science and the great destiny of humanity. The story of Nikola Tesla is not just a tale of a genius ahead of his time. It is a lesson in humility, faith in ideals, and strength of spirit. He allowed others to take credit not out of weakness, but out of a deep conviction that truth would ultimately prevail. And it did prevail. Today, when his name is known on every continent, it is clear that Tesla did not lose. He was simply waiting for humanity to catch up with his dream.